Great day, great morning, great evening. Salam alaikum. How's it going, everyone? This is just focus on XRP. I think waters above, great person, great investor, great technical analyst, and artist. This is a great note, right? I haven't looked at the weekly chart, but coming here, looking at his video, looking at the weekly chart, this is where his cursor is at. April 21, or sorry, April 19th, 2021, right? You see where is it? 1.937, approximately almost close to $2. That's years ago. Where are we today? Back where we were. Back testing, testing, back testing, testing, back testing. Please get it, right? So this is the psychology of people who are trying to be the investor, especially I'm talking about retail people, you and me, normal Uncle Joe, normal Mrs. Sam, or Miss whoever. This is the time for us to be shaken out, right? To be fearful, to be like, it's been down. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Trump said so. Another YouTuber said something else. There's a lot of they said, he said, she said, etc. The point is, XRP trading around even $1.80 or $1.50 plus, for despite all the issues in the market, despite all the volatility, the fluctuation, and the hard time that we are in, this is good news. I see this as a good news. Take it. It's a win. Now, if you can afford, wait. If you can afford, dollar cost average. You have an exit strategy? Perfect. You don't have one? Create one. You need some chips for your lifestyle? If it's really important, go for it. But don't be shaking out. Don't be scared from the market maker. The market maker's job is to make you buy and to make you sell when they want. And they will buy all of your chips, all of my chips. Let's listen to Waters Above, what he has to say here. We'll not make this long. We'll just go for like a few minutes and stop. Go ahead. Let's listen.
I hold my cursor there and you look to the right of the screen, you're just going to see a bunch of backtests there. With this candle that we flashed down on February 3rd, we dug even deeper into it and we've filled out some levels that we just shot straight through. So in a lot of ways it's very bullish, and then there's some other ways where it's like, sure, if you want to say that the head and shoulders is still in play and your pattern trade or whatever, but the way I'm looking at it is that there's something to the fact that we've been spending so much time above $2. Like this is a level where some people might think like, there's no mojo
This
to
right.
be
98 bars approximately, 98 days, right? We are just going sideways, up and down, but within the same range. At least it barely touches the below $2. This is positive.
being at
Unless
$2.
if you want your money in the next few hours or few days, then this is not a game for you, to be honest. You gotta be patient and you have to be able to outpatient everyone else in order for you to make the maximum amount of gains.
But if you're an XRP holder, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. Because I've been holding this shit since it was like 22 cents, 21 cents. Watching XRP trade up at $2.30 when everything is super, super bearish is like one of the most bullish things we've
I
ever
agree.
seen in the
It's
history of
bullish.
this asset. So I'm not just glazing XRP right now, I'm just saying it is what it is based on a chart perspective. We still have a lot of altcoins right now that are at their bear market lows, while XRP is, at least in today's terms, it's almost 500% up from the majority of the bear market. So that's a great thing to see. And as for any updates, it's really hard at this time to be saying how this can go because this made everything really awkward, and so far we're actually
This
slightly
double.
decoupling from that fractal that we were looking at. But again, the
Okay.
fractal is just a fractal. What matters most is, do we hold critical levels or do we break above critical levels? And at this time, we're just chopping sideways. It's the same horizontal trading level we've been in for almost 100 days.
Yep.
Since we got into $2.
It's hard to
So
tell what's next, right?
obviously, if you can hold your structure, you're fine. But if you were to start closing dailies below $2, then you have a different conversation.
Yep.
And at this time, this does
So pretty
also
much
look
it's gonna be more riskier if it start to trade below the $2. But who cares? It depends if you've bought it in the right time. What's your entry? And when you would like to exit? How much money you are looking to make out of this trade? How long you can kind of survive and be patient to wait for the market to play the game that you are waiting for it.
like this weird UT in phase D. That's kind of what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
And the question is, we're not going to have a perfect creek, but there's plenty of other reaccumulation schematics that have this vibe, and then they end in this V-shaped recovery style. So far, this could be a test. And the thing that we would want to look out for next is what would be called a sign of strength. So an SOS in this schematic would be price discovery.
Yeah.
Obviously, with XRP
We
in
need
the
a
macro,
price discovery.
we want price discovery.
Yes.
We don't give a shit about $3 or whatever. Like,
Not
if you're
even
somebody
4,
who's waiting
not
on
even 5.
much higher levels, then this is just chop. And for those people that want to take the advice of de-risking because you were in all the way back here, then obviously there's nothing wrong with even the levels we're at now or getting into the $3 territory. But I don't personally think this was anything to put too much brain power into. This 290 thing, it was just all manipulation off of what happened with the Trump situation. Whilst with Bitcoin, that was a little bit more technical. This, not so much. The fact that we're holding support back at the same level, though, before we moved into this UT in phase B, I do like to see. Because it could just be this rounding structure that we're experiencing before one more leg higher. And again, many analysts are kind of feeling this $4.
But Khail, this is it for today as far as like just focusing on XRP. Just few words. Honestly, it's rather like I would rather you just take the outlook, zoom out, then zoom in, think about it for a few minutes, and don't waste your time following 200 people to get the right answer. You will not, there is no right answer. There is a market, there's a price, and that's the decision. The price is the decision. It's not your Fibonacci levels. It's not the volumes. It's not what's happening in the news. It's all made up, but the price is the final key. Be careful out there. Please make sure you're always the smartest investor. Be patient and be careful. Thank you. See you next time.